Black alert. Black alert.
Hey guys, so let's look at the USS Discovery. Specifically, what colors and what paint should we use? And on the show, we don't get a lot of real clear pictures of the ship, not ones with bright light where we can really see all the hull detail and what colors it's supposed to be. And that works for the show, but we get so many of these dark shots, it's kind of hard to tell how we should paint it. And with it being CGI, there isn't a studio model we can kind of go look at. But every once in a while on the show, we do get some shots like this that show a little bit more about the ship. And you can tell it's a metallic and it leans copper. This is the Eaglemoss ship, and it looks like the colors here really do match what we get on screen. When the colors break through, we see that they are copper, they're metallic. It seems like down that spine and on the inner parts of those rims, you get a real dark copper. We get a lighter copper through most of that, and we have an overall sheen of gold, as in the copper doesn't lean orange, it'll lean a little bit yellow. So this is really going to be kind of the standard we're going to try and look at when we look at painting the ship.
Now, obviously, we don't have the Discovery yet when I'm making this video. So we haven't seen the paint suggestions that Round 2 Polar Lights is going to be giving us on how to make the ship. We also don't have the box art yet to really kind of have an idea of what we're going for. But we're going off those pictures we've seen online. We're going off the pictures people have posted of the Eaglemoss model. And this is my first experiment for the ship. So we're doing a little bit of silver. We're doing a little bit of copper. And get an idea of what works well. So for these first experiments with paint colors, really we're starting off just with XF6, kind of a copper color, and X11, a chrome silver. These are by Tamiya. They're acrylics, pretty easily found, and they work really well. But obviously you can see that is too orange, too brown for what we're going for on the ship. And the ship really is not a silver metallic like the NX-01 or some of the other ships we might be familiar with. So on this, the first thing I kind of mixed up was about 50-50. So this is about half silver, half copper. And I like it. This is the color I did overall. So you'll see this half and half is really this main color here. This dome here, that is still in chrome silver. And if we kind of look at the back, on the struts running out to the nacelles on the Discovery, there are some stripes that look like they are still a silver. So I want to see what a silver would look like next to my 50-50 mix. So this is 50-50. That is pure silver. This is 50-50, silver copper. And if you look at those images of the Discovery, it looks like on the inside of the rims there's a darker, more copper color. And so I mixed this up too. So this is more copper than silver. This is probably 2 parts copper to 1 part silver. And that is the color that I've used on this outside deck here on the Enterprise C. This is the color that I ran down the spine. So when we go back to looking at the Discovery pictures, look for that darker color running down the spine. Look for those silver diagonal stripes on the struts. Look for some of the silver on the deck and that's kind of what we're going for. The next thing I tried to do on this paint experiment is when you look at the Discovery, when it comes to its Aztec pattern, it looks like it really has kind of a dark overlay. So I just masked off some stripes, and all I did with that was I did a little bit of X19 smoke, and I really lightly airbrushed it. So what I'm thinking is, if you were to Aztec the ship by airbrushing instead of doing decals, um, you might do that kind of middle color and then airbrush smoke over it to kind of give you those darker parts. Then on kind of the inside of the rim, you might airbrush the deeper copper color. And now this is still a work in progress, because I think the ship should lean more gold. I'm going to see what I can do the next day or so to mix up a paint color, kind of going off of this copper and silver color and adding a little bit of gold to kind of make it lean towards the yellow and gold spectrum rather than kind of the copper rose gold color I have on the ship right now. But overall, as we kind of look at some comparison photos between these, I'm pretty happy with this. Now, once again, when I'm making this video, I don't have the kit in hand yet. My actual guess is we will probably paint the ship silver and let the Aztec decals do all the work to add in the copper and the smoke and the different colors. But I also want to be able to airbrush as much as I can to get it looking really good.
Here we are looking at the Eagle Moss model again. So you can see in these first couple pictures, we do need to get more to the gold color. What I'm doing right now is coming out a little too much copper, a little too brown. But you can see here kind of that darker Aztecing. You can see on the inside of the rings, you can see a deeper copper. You can see the darker copper running down the spine. You can see there still is some more silver parts. And here we are back to my model. So compared to some of those shots from the Eagle Moss ship, I think we're going in the right direction. I think we need to get a little more gold, but we're close. What do you guys think? Leave comments. We'd love to hear what you think of these paint colors. We'd love for you to like and subscribe so you can see everything about this Discovery model kit and to help our channel grow. Thank you guys very much.